mask is around 20 bob, but during maandamano, it's about 30 or 50. Imagine how bad the situation is back at home for this guy. For him to say, it's rowdy out there, it's risky out there, but I need to eat. It's so risky out there. There's tear gas, there's bullets, there's everything, but I gotta eat. Maybe my mom is looking up to me, my sisters, my brothers, my family. I gotta go. I gotta go out there and be a man and put something on the table. Then you'll hear people say, why can't you guys just stay at home? Why are you guys always on the street? Ojwang was in the house. They went for him all the way. And they will say, just hustle. It's not about you, just hustle and work hard and make ends meet. He was selling masks in the streets. He wasn't hurting anybody. He wasn't robbing anybody. He wasn't looting. The people who need to be protected are being shot dead. The goons are being protected, are being made to feel safe. In whose hands are we safe? Are we safe in the house or are we safe on the streets? Where are we safe? I hear people talking about, I have a brand to protect. Baby, when this country is not stable, the brands will all leave and go and look for a more stable and secure country. Baby, I just think we deserve a better country. We do. And they are hoping you don't do anything about it. They are hoping you get scared. They are counting on you to not post anything. They are counting on you to say, it's got nothing to do with me. They are counting on you to sit down and say, no, I'm not a mandamano, babe. They are counting on you. And you're letting them win. You are. You are letting them win. It's a sad country, isn't it?
Johnson Sakaja, I cannot believe what you have done to the youths of this country who are trying to fight against extrajudicial killings, who are trying to fight corruption, who are trying to voice for good governance. From the top, Johnson Sakaja, we gave you everything. 2022, we gave you everything. We gave you all the instruments to go and protect this city, Mr. Sakaja. People gave you all those instruments because they believed that you are the one who is going to return this city into normalcy. Kenyans normally know that the governor of Nairobi is crucial. Why is the governor of Nairobi crucial? Because Nairobi, watu wengi wanategemea Nairobi. Hata wale wako mashambani, hata wale wako sijui wapi, wanategemea hapa Nairobi. Sakaja, this is how we lose our republic. This is how we lose our republic. And Nairobi city is almost falling. Nairobi city is almost going down. And very soon, Mr. Sakaja, if this kind of actions of bringing goons to the streets continue, Nairobi will be in ruins. Mr. Sakaja, this is how we lose our republic, Mr. Sakaja. Please listen. For once, I know you can listen, Mr. Sakaja. See, I don't want to get personal. There is a musician who is your friend. I know now he cannot speak, but I know when he saw that video of a young boy being unalived, I know what was in his mind. It was like, we are out of our mind.
Now this page is never political, but at this point I really don't care. I'm a Kenyan. I'm so proud to be a Kenyan. And every other person is. Because there is something unique about being a Kenyan that makes you a Kenyan. No one can tell us exactly what's that, but we definitely know there is something about us. And I really love that. But lately, we have some 2 or 3 individuals that really want to push this country back to the old dark days. Here's the thing, and I'm not sure that we've been paying attention. It's not really working. Because you just silence one individual who is pushing for accountability, and then you get like 10 or 20 of them cropping up pushing the same thing, accountability. The only option you have here is just to be accountable. We pay taxes for even the police that are used to kill the same civilians that are paying the taxes. You know, we pay the 16% plus other million taxes for several things. Let's start with the police. They are training that we pay for. But instead of doing that, you just go by the roadside, you find someone who is selling the mask to get the 16% to pay for your, salary and trainings of other stupid people. And you shoot them in broad daylight. And that same person was calling for accountability because there was an individual who was taken into a police cell and ended up dying. Now, at this point, no one is safe. And I'm not saying this because I feel unsafe in this country. No. I'm a Kenyan, and if there is something that I can do to bring back our country, I'll do that. So at this point, you just silence one individual, you put them, in a cell, in a small room, then you tell them to test their head against the wall to see whether they are going to deploy their back. It's not going to work. And I'm sure you've seen that we are going to push and, bring back our country.
As we call each other lately, I cannot say anymore that I am proud to be Kenyan. Ukweli usemwe, sijivuni kuwa Mkenya, sio kwa sasa. We have been on the streets for far too long, trying to speak up against injustices, and it has fallen on deaf ears. We are signaling a blind person, and worse so, signaling a blind person in the dark. We are on our own. Why do I say that? When you see the government abdicate authority to goons, we have to stand up and protect ourselves now. Power and authority is given by God. But this government has passed on their God-given authority to Mikora, thugs, and goons. They have given the authority to goons and stepped back to kill us from behind. A government we are supposed to obey and respect has given its power to thugs. What the government has just told us is Mkora, a thug, a goon, now has authority.
To the policeman wearing the uniform, you may wear your uniform, your hat, and that katag here written utumishi kwa wote. You may carry a gun and a baton that makes you feel more powerful than the rest of us. But at the end of the day, you're Kenyan.
Yes.
The blood that is spilled on these streets of these young people, and it's not foreign blood, it is blood of your fellow Kenyan people.
Yes.
The orders, the unlawful orders that you're getting, whether it is to shoot or maim innocent Kenyans, because they have not yet been proven guilty, innocent Kenyans and innocent protesters, one day could be your brother or sister. We understand the neglect that goes on in your service, in the institution of the police, but that doesn't mean you lose your humanity. Because this country is the only country we know. And to the politician who is weaponizing this police service, remember, power is transient, and the precedents you set today will bite you tomorrow. This is not things as usual. You don't grasp on power and use it however you want without any consequence. So let us be sober and all agree as Kenyans that enough is enough. No more bloodshed.
No more bloodshed.
And justice must be served without delay.
Hey, my love is safe in the condom than in the hands of police. In Kenya, the love of a citizen can be safe in the condom than in the hands of police. UN, watch out. This is the country we are living in, the Republic of Kenya.
Mnapiga mtu mwenye anauza mask. Mnapiga mtu mwenye anauza mask, risasi. Na mwenye liua nani? Huyu mjali wetu anaitwa nani? Nani? Anaitwa nani? Hata nimekasirika Ojwang. Kwa nini muende kumuua? Kwa nini muende kuua mwenye ameua mtu? Mnaua mtu innocent mwenye anabeba mask. Mimi nataka niwaambie viongozi wote wenye tuko nayo kwa hii government wote ni wauaji wote. Watu wanafaa wasafirisha wote waende watupe River Nzoia wakufe. Sisi tuwezi danganya, tutasema ukweli. Sisi tunajua watu walipanga, tunaweza ita majina zao one by one. Na tunajua everything. Mimi nataka kusema hivi. Nyinyi hata watu wa government mkasirike, tutawaambia ukweli. Sisi hatuogopi kuambia. hata mimi najua nitakufa. Mimi si mawe. Najua siku moja nitakufa. Lakini muache kutumiwa vibaya. Unapata mtu yeye ametuma kwenda protect business. Una protect business, wewe mwenyewe unanyang'anya mtu simu. Wewe mtu mmoja unapora maduka. Umeenda kuprotect nini? So wewe ni gulu, wewe ni mwizi. Bwana, tafuteni kazi. Kama una kazi enda kwenyu. Nairobi si shamba ya mtu. Mimi nataka niwaambie vijana, muache kutumiwa vibaya. Na mimi nataka niwaambie, hii government msipochunga, wewe mwenye mna support tu, siku moja utaenda against wao, utauliwa. Sisi tunataka kusema hivi. Vijana, sisi tutasimama na Kenya yetu. Hakuna venye mtu atatutishia tutakufa. Wacha tuue sisi wote, abaki na watoto wake. Wabaki na Kenya.